if we formed a cycle, we can. Let's start. So 0, 1 knapsack problem, branch and bound method. So here we got a problem like this, profit. So we are having 10 for first object. The profit of first object is 10 and profit of second object is 10. Profit of third object is 12. Profit of fourth object is 18. The weight of first object is 2. Weight of second object is 4. Weight of third object is 3. Weight of fourth object is 9. The capacity of knapsack. The capacity of knapsack is 15. And number of objects are said to be 4. So these are the parameters we are having. So m is equal to 15 and n is equal to 4 we are having. So we are moving. The question will be asked like this: LC branch and bound, least cost branch and bound. They will ask. This is an important question in module 5. Least cost branch and bound we have to identify for this particular problem. So first of all, we have to identify the upper bound and the cost. So upper bound will be taken by calculating the profit and the weight, and whatever the profit and weight you are calculating, that should be less than or equal to maximal. Whatever the knapsack capacity, it should be less than that. And while you are doing upper bound calculation, we are not considering the fractional values. Fractional values we are not considering. And in this case, next one, when you are calculating the cost, we can calculate the cost with the fraction value. So here the upper bound will be calculated without fraction value. The cost will be calculated with fraction value. Keep in mind both formulas are same formulas. Now let's start the problem. Step 1. First we have to calculate the cost. So initially the upper bound will be infinitive. So whatever the upper bound we are having, that will be infinitive at first. Now what we are doing actually, we are just starting the cost calculation. So when you are doing the cost calculation, first 3 things we are taking. So 10, first 3 objects we are taking. First object cost is 10 and weight is 2. Second object cost is 10, weight is 4. And third object cost is 12, weight is 6. So when we are taking the first 3 objects, we are trying to consider the fourth object. It's not possible to consider because the overall knapsack weight is 15 and we got 2 plus 4 plus 6, 12 we got. So 12 minus 15, we are getting 3. So 3 is the remaining capacity we are having in the knapsack. Within 3, we are not able to accommodate the fourth object because the fourth object weight is 9. So 9 is not possible to accommodate in this particular knapsack. So the capacity is 3, but the weight of the fourth object is 9. So what we are doing, we are taking the weight 3 kg from the particular fourth object. So what we are doing, 18 divided by 9 into 3. So 18 divided by 9 into 3, what we will get? So this particular cost, what we are getting, that will be the weight, and whatever the calculation you are getting, 9, and we are striking out here, not 2. So 2 into 3, 6. So the cost will be calculated as C is equal to minus 38. As we are calculating the lower bound, mean by the particular branch and bound method with use of least cost branch and bound, we have to put the answer in negative value. So minus 38 you have to put. So here whatever the answer you are getting, so 10 plus 10 plus 12 plus 2 3s are 6. So 32 plus 6, 38 we are getting, minus 38 we are putting for the cost. So this is the cost we are getting. Now we are going to calculate the upper bound. So upper bound, how we are calculating? We are just identifying the upper bound. The non-fractional value from the cost. So you have to omit the non-fractional value from the cost. So we are getting 10 plus 10 plus 12. So we are getting 32. This 32 will be taken as minus 32. Okay. So keep in mind, when you are calculating cost, you have to consider the fractional value. When you are calculating the upper bound, you should not consider the fractional value. So minus 32 we are getting. So that is the upper bound. So we have to check whether this infinitive, whatever the upper bound we got, that is less than infinitive. Yes, that is less than infinitive. So that you have to update the upper bound value as minus 32 now. Okay. So the reason for considering this as a negative value is we are converting the maximization problem to the minimization problem, so that we have to take the negative value. Okay. So we are considering the least cost. As I told, we are considering the least cost, so that you have to use negative value. Okay. Now what you are doing next, we are forming the state space tree with like this. First we are considering one, the upper bound is minus 32 and the cost is minus 38. So the node 1 we are taking, the first node we are taking. Then what we are doing, we are including the first object. We are including the first object. We are not including the first object. We are checking. So including first object, the same upper bound and cost will come as it is. When you are including, the same upper bound and cost will come as it is. Okay, minus 32 and minus 38 we will get. And when you are not including, what happens, we will check. When you are not including the first object, what happens, we have to just omit the first object and its cost. Okay, mean by 10 and 2, the weight and the cost of the first object will be omitted. So remaining you have to take. So second object cost is 10 and the weight is 4. Third object cost is 12 and the weight is 6. So that what happens, when you are adding this, we are getting 10. So 15 minus 10, we are getting 5. Okay. So this side what we are getting, 8 divided by 9 into 5. So 8 divided by 9 into 5, what we are getting actually, because the remaining amount is 5, the total cost for putting the fourth object is 9. So it's not possible to take the fourth object. So what we are taking, 5 kg from the fourth object we are taking. So 2 into 18 divided by 9 into 5. So that 2 into 5 we are getting 10. So 10 plus 12 plus 10, that is the cost. 10 plus 12 is the upper bound. So 10 plus 12 we are getting minus 22. 10 plus 12 plus 10 we are getting minus 32. So this is the cost and upper bound for the answer when you are not considering the first object. Okay. In this case, you have to check one condition. If the cost is greater than upper bound, you have to kill the node. Okay. So here the cost is minus 32. The upper bound also minus 32. Both are same, so that no need to do anything. Okay. So cost is equal to minus 32 and upper bound is equal to minus 32. That we are putting in the tree. Okay. So here we are substituting this value. Next, what we are doing?
No, minus 22. No?
Yeah, minus 22. Minus 22 and minus 32. Minus 32. Cost is minus 32. Upper bound is minus 22. That only I substituted here. Next to this, we are having the cost, which is the least cost. We have to check here minus 32, here minus 38. When you are going for negative value, which is the greater negative value, that is the least one that you know. So here minus 38 is the least one, so that we are expanding this tree. Okay, we are not expanding this because the cost is minus 38 here, so that we are expanding this tree. So here also we are putting considering object 2, not considering object 2. When you are considering object 2, here we consider object 1, here we are considering object 2. So when you are considering object 2, the same answer will come. Upper bound will be remain same, minus 32, and cost also minus 38. But when you are not considering object 2, what happens? Here we have the calculation. So second object not considered. So we are writing all the cost. So second object we are striking out, and 10 plus 10 and the weight is 2, and here the cost is 12 and the weight is 6. So what happens here? So 10 plus 12 is 22, and here the cost comes 6 plus 2, that is 8. So 15 minus 8, we are getting 7 as remainder. So 7, whatever the remaining value you are having, that has to be multiplied with 18 divided by 9. So while multiplying with this, 2 sevens are 14. So what is the cost? 10 plus 12 plus 14. There we are getting cost as minus 36. And when you are calculating the upper bound, you have to omit the fractional value, so that you have to calculate 10 plus 12.
Sir, how do you take 18 by 9? Can you tell once again? At that time, there was network.
18 and 9 are given in the problem statement. 18 is the profit and 9 is the weight for the fourth object. So every time you have to do the division like this, 18 divided by 9, and whatever the remaining value you are getting, that has to be multiplied with the divide answer. So we are getting like this, the upper bound what you got, that is without excluding the fraction value, we are getting 22. So minus 22 you are getting. So in this case, we are just substituting x2 is equal to 0, c is equal to minus 36, u is equal to minus 22, we are substituting here. C is equal to minus 36 and u is equal to minus 22. When you are not considering x2, this answer will be that. So in this case, we have to compare the cost again. So when you are comparing the cost again, here it is minus 38. What is the cost here? That is minus 32. So what is the cost when you are not considering x2? The cost is minus 36. So in this, minus 38 is the least one. Minus 38 here, minus 36 here. So the least one is minus 38. So that we have to expand the tree here. Now we have to put considering object 3, not considering object 3. So earlier considering object 3, what happens? The same answer will come. Okay. So when you are coming with same answer, what happens? Here, not able to consider the fourth object because it will exceed the capacity. How it will exceed the capacity? We already taken object 1, object 2, object 3. Okay. Here, if you are taking object 4, the capacity will be higher because the weight for object 1, object 2, object 3, when you are adding the total, what happens? 2 plus 4 plus 6. That is coming as 12. So fourth object is not possible to add here. If you are adding fourth object, it will exceed the knapsack capacity, so that we are killing this node. We are not expanding further. So what we are expanding, we are just expanding this particular position. So in this position, we are considering x4 is equal to 0 and x4 is equal to 1 and x4 is equal to 0. When x4 is equal to 1, what happens? We are just considering the object 4, so that the same answer will be repeated as it is. So u is equal to 38 and u is equal to minus 38. When you are not considering x4, what happens? C is equal to minus 20. How we are getting 20? We are in this tree. The first object and second object is considered. Third object and fourth object is not considered. So that the value for first and second object, what happens is, that is the weight of first object is, profit of first object is 10 and the profit of second object is also 10. So we are putting the cost as 20. So 20 is the cost. When you are taking cost as minus 20, that is greater than the upper bound, so that we have to kill the node. When the cost is greater than the upper bound, as per the rule, we have to kill the node, so that we are not considering this particular node. So the final solution we are getting is, we are considering node 1, we are considering node 2, and node 3 we are not considering, node 4 we are considering. That is the answer. So 1101 is the answer. So 1101 means what we have to do, we should not consider the third object, cost and weight. So remaining we have to write as it is. So the first object cost is 10, second object cost is 10, third object cost is 0, fourth object cost is 18. So 10 plus 10 plus 18, we are getting 38. So weight, what we are getting, weight of the first object is 2, weight of the second object is 4, weight of the third object we are not considering, so we are putting 0, weight of the fourth object is 9. So 2 plus 4 plus 9, we are getting 15. So the total profit is 38, total weight is 15. So 38, 15. 38 and 15 we are getting. Okay. So this is the final solution for knapsack problem using branch and bound. So branch and bound, whatever the knapsack problem you are getting, this is the final solution, students.